Which AI tool creates research so good it could help replace a real analyst? I tested Skywork, Manus, and GenSpark, and the results shocked me. Skywork is a next-generation deep research AI that turns prompts into full-fledged, source-cited documents and visual reports. Think pitch decks, business briefs. This is not just a writing tool. It's built for professionals who want credible and structured output. I ran the same prompt between those three AI tools, Skywork, Manus, and GenSpark. Now, Skywork delivered clean layouts, source-cited facts, and charts instantly usable. Now, on the other hand, Manus had decent structure but lacked visuals and citations felt vague. And last but not least, GenSpark leaned more toward generic summaries, useful but not deep. Skywork clearly outperformed in chart generation, citations accuracy, output depth, and clean and intuitive UI. Now, here's why I'll be using personally Skywork for my own research. Number one, Skywork is number one Gaia benchmark score, which means it beats both Manus and GenSpark. Number two, it's 60% cheaper than OpenAI deep research tools. Number three, they're built visuals. You don't need to go Canva anymore for visuals. You have everything in Skywork. Number four, every fact is source-cited. And last but not least, the outputs feel like they were crafted by a real consultant, not just an AI. Now let's try this. Let's search the prompt, impact of remote work in management and performance. When I search this on Skywork, the result that I get is Skywork is thinking and organize the information. It gives you also an ETA on when you will receive the result. And all you do is wait. You can see Skywork is actually using professional data. And I can also create my writing title, the language, all the details and important information that I want for the end result. And you can see Skywork with one simple request. It analyzes all the data, research, and information online over the last 5 years and even more to give me the result. And I didn't have to do any of that. Now, while we wait for Skywork, let's do the same search on Manus. I type my prompt, I click send, and I'm waiting. Manus is also working on the same prompt, and we wait for the end result. Now let's set up GenSpark also. I click send and I'm waiting. And let's compare the three results at the end. And while I'm doing this, you can also click the link down in the description and run your own testing at the same time. So you can see in real time how Skywork, Manus, and GenSpark work and compare the result. Another cool thing in Skywork that I just found is that you can edit and regenerate individual sections inside the output. And it's great for students, consultants, YouTubers, and marketeers. And of course, you can choose dark mode and document export formats that are included. No need for plugins or external tools. It's all in one place with Skywork. And here we can see the result of the three tools between Skywork, Manus, and GenSpark with the same exact prompt. First of all, you can see that with Skywork, what I love is I can even edit the end result compared to Manus, which is just text, and GenSpark. Now, the second thing that I note is Skywork delivered a clean layout with table of contents, article goal and core thesis, source-seeded facts, and even you can see that it gave us charts with the data it reviewed. On the other hand, Manus gave also a decent structure, but it lacked the visuals. As you can see, you cannot find charts and citations feel fake. And last but not least, we have the GenSpark result. Now, the GenSpark result, in my own opinion, is the least favorite of mine. It's more of generic summaries, which is useful, but it's not so deep. It's just text. I cannot edit that. There are no charts, no layouts, no visuals that can support the prompt that I requested it. And comparing more in depth the three results with the same prompt, which is impact of remote work, as you can see here in management and performance, we can see that a great thing about Skywork is the detailed information it gives you. The charts that it gives you, the data, the graphics. Also, if you scroll, you can see images that it created on its own compared to the result of Manus. Manus, it didn't give me any visuals. It didn't give me any charts that I can use. It didn't give me any images. And also GenSpark, you can see that it's so small and not deep at all. Another great aspect about Skywork, if you can see on the right side, it gave me all the 53 resources that AI researched on my behalf to come up with all the information. And you can go with all of them one by one to verify the validity of the results of this report. Now, if you compare it with Manus and we scroll to the bottom, Manus gave us also some references, but it gave us only 6 references compared to the 53 resources that Skywork did its research on. Let's talk about GenSpark. GenSpark didn't even give me so much the resources that it used in order to come up with those results. So I cannot even cross-reference if what GenSpark suggested is true or not. With Skywork, I can do my own research, which I am supposed to, in order to verify the validity of those information. And you can see it's easier to understand, read, and more enjoyable and, of course, educational, the result of Skywork. And this is very important when you're doing your own research and you want to have a professional result. You want data citations. Skywork cites a wide range of reliable data sources when generating content. That way it ensures your accuracy and authority, and you can search it on your own. You can see on the right. Also, Skywork gave me a huge list of sources that it went through in order to come up with this result, compare with Manus or GenSpark. And last but not least, Skywork gave me amazing charts, images, and visuals that I can use. Do you want research reports that look like a real analyst made them? Try Skywork using the link down in the description, and you'll never go back to plain text AIs. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to our channel and comment below any questions that you may have. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.